Ready for our nightcap here tonight. It's the Lady Falcons taking on the Heat in the varsity matchup. It'll be the Heat to serve first. Kaya Fawcett will serve. Brene Fox, Madison Byram, Brindley, Schneiderich, Sadie Baxter, Hope Post, Elizabeth Stahl, the other starters. Deep ball to Librero, Hope Erod. Peyton McLean to Gilkey. Gilkey pokes it across, gets it down for the kill, and the Lady Falcons are up 1-0. And now substitution, Sophia Lilly, who started, will come out for Katie Dukes. Reagan Jones, Mia McLean, the other starters for Lady Falcons. Peyton McLean will serve first, her serve to the back line. Bump set to the outside, long hit over the side. Mia McLean punches it. Jones can't track it down. And it's one apiece. Brene Fox back to serve. Heat 3-0. They've only been playing since September 16th. And so they 3-0 have not lost a set yet. Lady Falcons come into this match with a record of 11-2. Erod, her first serve. Set to the outside, down the line. Erod digs it out, but it goes to the backside. That was number 23, Fox. With the hit. Libero comes out as Madison Byram will come in. Tied up at 2. Next serve by the Heat. Jones catches on the back line. Dukes set in the middle for Weeks. Weeks with the push. And the touch stayed in play. Will it stay in? Nope, it's going to hit the divider. And so the Lady Falcons with the point 3-2. And it'll be Reagan Jones up to serve. Kate Smith coming in for Mia McLean. Along the front line. Reagan Jones setting up here on the far right side of the court. Her serve. Kept in play. Fox from the back row. McLean digs it out. Now Jones from the back row puts one down on the back corner. So let's see that again by Reagan. The bump set back to Jones. Her swing, and the ball hits the back corner for the point, and Lady Falcons up 4-2. Next serve by Jones is going to get down for an ace. 5-2 Lady Falcons. Jones going to switch over to the other side now. Puts the ball in play. This one will go long, and so the side out back to the Heat at 5-3. Number 7, Emma Vermeil, get into the game. It will be Angley. Serve, deep serve played by Jones. Bump set by Dukes in the middle for Weeks. Weeks goes into the middle. Kept alive. Off the net. Jones not going to be able to get it. And so Schneiderich with the kill, and it is now 5-4. Next serve, Erod up to Dukes. Bump outside for Smith. Smith goes cross court. Stahl keeps it alive, and now a double hit on the set by Vermeil, and it is now 6-4. Lady Falcons with the side out, 2-point lead. Katie Dukes back to serve now. Serve by Dukes. Free ball across. Dukes goes down the floor to get it. Now Smith will go cross court. Stahl keeps it alive. Outside for Schneiderich. Her hit is going to go long. This time 7-4. Falcons with the lead. Dukes next serve. Goes off Fox. He'll be down for an ace, and Lady Falcons have a 4-point lead, 8-4. Dukes next serve. Deep serve. That's going to go long. So side out back to the Heat. It's 8-5. Lily will come in for Dukes, play the back lines. Scheiderich. serve. Scheiterich's serve. Lilly keeps it alive. McLean sets for Weeks over the blockers. Kept alive. Fox off her back foot. Erod gets up to the front line. McLean bump set for Smith. Smith goes cross court, but Fox there to play it. Now a touch in the middle. Lilly up to get it. Back set for Weeks in the middle. Her hit goes long, and it's now 8-6. Scheiderich still serving. Lilly up to McLean. Back to Lilly. They're going to say a double hit on the set, so it's now a 1-point game. The Heat have pulled to within one at 8-7 here in set number 1. Best of 5 for the varsity. Next serve off Lilly, and we're tied up at 8 on the ace. Serve by Scheiderich goes off the tape, and so the Lady Falcons get the side out and the lead back at 9-8. It'll be Karis Weeks serving. She stands under Old Glory, getting ready to serve. Jump serve into the net, ties it back up at 9. Side out back to the Heat, and this will get Elizabeth Stahl up to serve. Stahl will serve underhand. Lilly to McLean. Set for Smith. Smith pokes it down the line. Heat keep it alive. Fox, and in the middle. Off hands. Jones, good job to keep it alive. Now Smith will send it across. Hit off Smith, heading toward the bleachers. Jones gets on the floor after it. Can't get to it, and the Heat have the lead. It's now 10-9. Stahl still with the serve. Goes off Gilkey and gets down. It's now 11-9. Next serve by Stahl. Erod to McLean. To Gilkey. Gilkey hit in the middle, is going to get it down for the kill. So the Lady Falcons stop the bleeding. It's going to be 11-10. Set in the middle for Gilkey. Gilkey gets the attack down, and now Mia McLean will come in for Smith to serve. McLean serve into the middle. Kept alive, a double hit on the set. And the Lady Falcons now have tied it up at 11. Mia McLean still serving. McLean serve. Free ball across. Lilly sells to Peyton McLean outside for Jones. Jones goes side court and gets the kill. There's the set by McLean. Jones goes cross court. Finds the floor, and the Falcons are up 12-11. Back to live action. Next serve by McLean. Up close to the net. Falcons have to play it. Kept it alive. Lilly punches it. McLean's still on the floor, but she's up now. And they'll get a free ball. Now a chance to attack. Mia McLean's shot goes into the pass, goes into the net. Peyton can't get to it. And so the side out to the Heat makes it 12-all. Fawcett will come back in, replacing Vermeil. And Fawcett will serve in the back line. 12-12, tied up here. Set number 1. Lilly. McLean. Jones. Jones punches it. And Jones can't stay out of the net. So the Heat have the lead at 13-12. Next serve into the net. Tie her up at 13. So now Dukes will come in replacing Lily. Peyton McLean serve. Up close to the net. And the pass will get down 14-13. Lady Falcons regain the lead here. Peyton McLean's next serve into the net, so the side out back to the Heat. We're tied at 14. So back and forth these teams go. It'll be Fox serving now. Fox's serve. Peyton McLean plays it. Dukes with a bump set for Jones at the 10-foot line. Sends it back. Fox, Yoki there to block it. Lady Falcons at 15-14. Hope Erod now to serve. Erod's serve is going to be an ace. They let it go. They shouldn't have. We'll watch this again. Lady Falcons up 16-14. Erod serve finds the back line. Back to live action. Her next serve is going to be off stall for another ace. So Lady Falcons now up 17-14, 3-point lead. Erod still with the serve. Erod's serve, floater, stall, picks it up. Now the bump set in the middle for Vermeil. Weeks sends it back across on the block. This one over Dukes. He's going to find the back line, and the Heat will get the side out. Trailing by 2, 17-15. Serving will be number 2, Hope Post. Post serve. Mia McLean. Back to Jones. Jones sends it off post and gets the kill. But the Lady Falcons up 18-15. And now Jones will be serving. We get 3 or 4 points here off Jones' serve. Stretch this lead out. Jones' serve. Fox digs it out. Schneiderich. Easy hit. Now Smith off the block. And they're going to say in the net. Was the Heat. So 19-15 here in set number 1. Jones to serve again. Off stall. Fox has to run it down. Keeps it alive. Free ball coming. Peyton McLean to Dukes. Dukes sets it for Weeks. Weeks goes to the back line. Fox gets it up. Stall tries to get it. Gets a play on it. They kept it alive. Good scramble. Now Smith off the net. Schneiderich sends it off the divider. Now up against the net. Dukes goes up and slams it down. So the pass right up next to the net. Dukes goes straight up at the net and brings it down. And it's now 20-5. Next serve is going to be long. So the side out back to the Heat. 4-point lead for the Lady Falcons at 20-16. And it will be Sadie Baxter to serve. Baxter's hard serve. Jones goes down the floor to get it. Now in the middle for Weeks. Weeks, Fox plays it up to the net. He gets down. So the Lady Falcons get the side out back. 21-16 now. 4 points away from closing out set 1. Duke serve to the back line. Stall. Passes up front. Fox, her hit's going to go long. It's now 22-16. Duke's next serve, off stall, up in the air, hit across. Lady Falcons will settle it. McLean off of Smith, and gets down for the kill. So 23-16, Lady Falcons now 2 points away from closing out set number 1 here. Duke serve toward the front line. Fox will send a free ball across. Bump. And the tip. Weeks. And the touch out of bounds. And the Lady Falcons have set point here at 24-16. So it'll be Dukes to serve for the set. Dukes serve, deep serve off stall. Bump up at the net, the poke, it gets across. And so the Heat avoid the first set point, but now find themselves down 8-7 with the serve. Schneiderich coming up. Schneiderich serve. Jones to McLean. Back set for Weeks. Across court, it's going to be too far. So they've hold off another set point. So this is the third set point for the Lady Falcons. Schneiderich still serving. Outside set for Smith. Smith goes cross court. Hers is long. So again, now a 5-point lead, 24-19. A side out is all that's needed by the Lady Falcons here to close out the set. Schneiderich floats it. Jones, McLean, back to Lilly. Lilly into the middle. Fox's pass up against the net. Stays out of the net, comes across. Now Weeks from the 10-foot line. Dug out again. Kept alive. Fox swings into the net, and that'll do it. Lady Falcons take set number 1, 25-19. So Lady Falcons hold on. Took a few set points there, but they will take the first set. And so we will be back in a moment here on the Falcon Sports Network after these messages from Lee Company.
With Lee Company technology, the best handymen are hands-off. Lee Company techs have been using visual findings and other smart technology tools for years to add transparency and virtually take customers along. You see what we see, whether we're in a crawl space or on a roof. With Lee Company, technology helps us help you, no matter what's happening in the world or at your house.
Falcons have a 6-point victory in set number 1, 25-19 to go up 1-0. We'll see how the Heat respond. The Heat, that will be their first set loss. They had won all 3 of their matches 3-0. So the Lady Falcons can keep the pressure on. Let's see how the Heat react. And we'll find out in 2 minutes when we come back for set number 2 here on the Falcon Sports Network. The Lady Falcons win the first set again. And so they will get to serve here to begin set number 2. It'll be Mia McLean serving first. Original starters for the Lady Falcons. and also the original starters for the Heat. So both teams send out their starters. Lady Falcons now up 1-0. So now the Heat, let's see, once again, said how they react to their first taste of adversity here on the season. Lady Falcons, been down this road before. They know win the first set, you keep the pressure on. Take that second set, put the other team way back on their heels. Now the set, it's going to have to be a pass across. Stahl's not going to get it there, and so the Lady Falcons take point number 1. Good start for the Lady Falcons here in set number 2. Mia McLean to serve again. Set on the outside. Fox not going to be able to get that across, so the Lady Falcons up quickly 2-0. Sometimes when you face adversity the first time, you start pressuring things. You start pushing the envelope a little bit. Don't settle back into your offense. Pass comes across. Gilkey goes up, gets it down. And the Lady Falcons have the confidence and the momentum here, up 3-0 in set number 2. Next serve by Mia McLean, deep serve. Set up at the net. Pushed across. Gilkey tries to bump it across. She hit it twice. So the side out to the Heat, 3-1. And there'll be Fawcett coming in, placing Vermeil, and Fawcett will serve. Fawcett's first serve, line drive. Lily, good job of keeping that alive. Now it's side for Jones. Jones puts it down. Reagan Jones with a big hit. Bump set to the outside. Jones gets it right down on the floor in front of Scheiderick. 4-1. Make that 5-1. Off the ace by Peyton McLean. 5-1 Lady Falcons. Next serve. Played out of the net. Free ball again. McLean. Dukes for Jones. Jones. Schneiderich sends this back. Gilkey goes up, goes down the little tape. Kind of hit it off the side of her hand as it goes out. 5-2. Lady Falcons lead. The serve back to the Heat, and Fox will serve. Fox's serve off B-Rod. Over to Jones, off the block. And Jones just powered through that one. The outside hits it right off the blockers. Back to live action. Erod's next serve is going to get down. So 7-2, 5-point lead for the Lady Falcons here. Erod's next serve, deep serve off Stahl. Fox runs it down, hits it off the basketball goal. High above the gym floor, 8-2. And a timeout's going to be taken by the Heat. Timeout on the floor. Zaxby's timeout back in 30 here on the Falcon Sports Network.
Attention!
It's enough. This has gone on way too long. If we're going to win this thing, we've got to go big.
Introducing Zaxby's new signature sandwich with a double hand-breaded filet, split-top bun, and Zax sauce, or new spicy Zax sauce. Only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Zaxby's 2 locations here in Franklin, Murfreesboro Road and Hillsborough Road. Go by and tell them the FCA sent you. Get you some delicious, craveable chicken. Proud sponsor of FCA Athletics. Here we go. Erod still serving. 8-2. Lady Falcons with the lead here in set 2. Already won the first one. 17 to 25, 25 to 19. Excuse me, 25-19 if you're just joining us. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night. It's homecoming week here at FCA. The football team be taking on the Lions from Providence Christian Academy. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. So come out and support the Falcons. Erod's next serve. Line drive. Fox, good dig to keep it alive. Set in the middle. Mia McLean keeps it alive to Dukes. For Jones. High up in the air. Jones brings it down again. Big hit by Reagan Jones. Dukes, the set. Jones gets high in the sky. One thing to do, stick out the foot. Back to live action. On the outside, cross court. Peyton keeps it alive. Now the set in the middle for Weeks this time. The touch off the block. McLean, Dukes. Weeks again through the block this time. And they're going to say in the net. Coming down from the block. And in the net was number 2, Hope Post. So 10-2, Lady Falcons with the lead now. Erod still serving. Her next serve again to Stahl. Now Fox from behind the line off of Erod. Mia McLean outside bump set for Jones. Great one. So good job by Mia McLean. Outside bump set. 11-2 now. Lady Falcons with a 9-point lead. Fox, Snyderich, Mia McLean in good position. Set for Jones again, and this is an easy kill. Into the middle, nobody around it. Set on the outside. Jones puts it down right inside the three-point line. And now the serve by Erod goes awry. So good service by Erod there to stretch the lead out to 10. Now back to 9. Heat serving McLean to Weeks. Weeks goes cross court. Fox keeps it in. Snyderich, Erod, perfect position. Weeks has to tip it over. Now in the middle, Weeks was there, and now Peyton McLean. Peyton thought Mia was going to get it, and Peyton went for it. Mia froze, and the rest was history as the ball hit the floor. So just one of those in-betweeners. Next serve is short. Peyton McLean gets it, goes off of 2 other players. It pinballs off of Jones and Weeks. So now back to a 7-point lead. Hope Post serving here. Next serve by Post. Peyton McLean to Dukes. Dukes set in the middle for Jones. Jones in the middle off the net, but gets the kill. So the Lady Falcons now at 13-5. Will be Jones to serve. Here it comes. Stahl in the back corner. Now Fox on the outside. Off the block. Sent back. Hit the post. And yeah, it hit the antenna. So it's out. So it's the Falcons' ball. 14-5. Did not go across the net in between the antenna. So that is a violation. Now Jones's next serve. Nice flat no spin on that ball. Comes across. Dukes. Weeks has to hustle to get to it. Good job. Outside set. Snyderich goes out. No touch. 15-5. Falcons now back up by 10. So Lady Falcons stretching their lead here with Jones serving. She switches to the other side. A floater into the middle. Not going to come across, but it's kept in play and finds the back corner for the side out at 15-6. Now Vermeil will come back in, replacing Fawcett. On the front line, going back to serve is number 5. This is Baxter. Down 9. Baxter serve. Jones. Dukes. For Jones. Jones into the net. It goes 8-point lead now, 15-7. Dexter still serving. Next serve, Erod can't get to it. 15-8. Dukes sets it for Weeks. Off the block. Ball still alive. The Heat, good job of scrambling. Now the set for McLean. McLean pushes it to the back row. Another free ball coming, going down the line. Not going to stay in, and the Lady Falcons get the side out with an 8-point lead. 16-8, and it'll be Katie Dukes to serve. Welcome all those watching on the World Wide Web. No, we usually have many in the Dukes family watching. Katie serve, those going to go long. Glad you could join us each time here on the World Wide Web on our YouTube channel. See live streaming of Falcons athletics. Falcons up 1-0 still. Up 16-9 here in set number 2. It will be Schneider-Rich serving. Deep serve. Played by Jones, up to McLean. Now back to Jones. Jones off the tape's going to get it down. 17-9 now for the Falcons. Back to her, Jones with a nice kill. Now be Karis Weeks to serve for the Lady Falcons. Weeks serve. Schneider-Rich, pass to the front, touch across. Jones up to McLean. Outside for Kate Smith. Goes cross court. Fox there to get it. Now Fox will get it back. Off the block through Gilkey and getting it down. Brianne Fox with the kill. 7-point lead now, 17-10. Weeks comes out. Erod comes back in. Stahl now will serve. She serves underhand. Jones. Up to Peyton McLean. The set for Gilkey in the middle. Schneider-Rich there. Outside set for Fox. Fox goes cross court. McLean. Smith, left hand. Schneider-Rich again with the dig. Push. Coming, Lily. McLean can't keep it in play. And the side out makes it 17-11. Zoe Carpenter makes a great catch up here to save my equipment. I appreciate it. Underhand serve. Tip across. Gilkey sends it right back. Good play by Gilkey. Send it right back down where it came from. And the Lady Falcons now up by 7, 18-11. Mia McLean now to serve. Her serve. And a double hit is going to be called on the set. So now 19-11, Lady Falcons with the lead. Hit across. McLean has to run it down, stays in, and Hope Erod sends it off the libero to back line. Schneider keeps it alive. This has got to go over. It does not. And the Lady Falcons now 5 points away from taking set number 2. Now Owen. Owen. Trying to get his attention. Serve. Set outside for Fox. Won't keep it in play. Hey, Owen, I want you to make a catch like that tomorrow, the football game, for a touchdown, right? There you go. All right. So timeout here taken by the Heat. It will be a Zaxby's timeout. 30 seconds timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on the Falcon Sports Network.
Imagine a salad made with only the freshest vegetables, with grilled or hand-breaded chicken, and topped with Southwest Ranch dressing. Big enough to fill you up without weighing you down. Made to order, when you order, in that order. Try our new Southwest salad with fire-roasted corn, tomatoes, and crispy tortilla strips. Just one of our made-to-order salads, only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Lady Falcons with the momentum here, up 21-11. And so now for a moment, I think we got an injury situation. They've asked for the trainer, so that may extend this timeout just a little bit. And so now they've asked for the trainer to come over to the huddle for the Heat. And they're checking Fox. And so we'll have a little delay in the action here. So timeout in the injury situation. Lady Falcons will come back in together on the court. As we'll have a little delay here. So Mia McLean to a little extra time here now to keep focus. Try to keep the serve going. It's 21-11 Falcons, and now the coach is now coming over to talk to the referee. And so a long discussion here. So now we continue to have a delay here. And so now again, as now we have it's like a parent coming over to see, to check out Fox. Or parent, maybe his sister, actually looks like. So here we go. Looks like Fox is okay. She'll come back out on the floor. So 21-11, back to action now. Looks like everything's okay. Mia McLean still serving. McLean serve, deep serve. Snyder Rich passes up to Fox, now into the middle. Her bump set. An attempted kill by post is not going to get across. It's 22-11 now. Lady Falcons with the lead here in set number 2. McLean getting ready to serve again. Next serve by McLean is going to be down for an ace. McLean's serve. Oh, wrong one. Well, 23-11. McLean's serving, 2 points away from closing out set number 2. Deep serve to the back corner to Stahl. Bump set. Snyder Rich will send it across on a free ball. Lily goes off her arm. McLean punches it into the stands, and that's where it will fall. So the side out to the Heat. Lady Falcons need a side out and another point. Now Fawcett will come back into the game where she will serve. At 23-12. Served by Fawcett. Lily. McLean set outside for Jones. Jones gets it down with some authority. Comes across. McLean the set. Jones sends it right into the middle of the court for the kill. And now the Lady Falcons have set point with Peyton McLean serving. Have to keep it in play. Stahl will. So the Lady Falcons a chance to end this on an attack. Dukes with a little touch into the corner, and that'll do it. So Katie Dukes kills the play with a nice little touch hit. Had Stahl leaning the wrong way, and the Lady Falcons will take set number 2, 25-12. So Lady Falcons now up 2-0. And we'll be back here in a little bit with the third set on the Falcon Sports Network. But before we go there, I want to tell you about one of our sponsors, Catch 23 Performance. Catch 23 is one of the nation's leading sports psychology firms for athletes and their families. Recently voted the top sports psychology firm for their 4th consecutive year. The team at Catch 23 works with professionals, all conference and divisions of the NCAA, and high school athletes around the world, helping them to create a solid mental game. Catch 23 Performance builds unstoppable athletes. So text Falcon to 615-517-6900 for a free consultation. That number again to text Falcon to is 615-517-6900. Or visit their website at www.catch23performance.com. That number again is that website again is www.catch23performance.com. Back in about 2 minutes with set number 3. Lady Falcons go for the sweep here on the Falcon Sports Network. Getting back ready to start set number 3. Hope Erod and Mia McClain have exchanged the Librero jersey. Erod will be number 2 now in the game. And Mia McClain will don the Librero jersey number 17 for this set. Peyton McClain, Treasure Gilkey, Reagan Jones, Karis Weeks, and Sophia Lilly still in for the Falcons. So Lady Falcons now with a chance for the sweep as they are up 2 sets to none, 25-19, 25-12. It's been a good set so far for the Lady Falcons, or a good match. They've been consistent with their serves, consistent with their sets. They've had some attacks and kills by multiple players. Gilkey's got a couple. Weeks has got a couple. Smith a couple. Jones, her normal 5 or 6. As we get ready to start set number 3, and it will be and so hang on there in the set. I believe that serve goes to the Heat. They served set 1. Falcons served set 2. So our starting serve on set 2. So now they're still getting all the lineups sorted out. And so now ready to begin. It will be Fawcett serving first for the Heat. Her first serve up to McLean. Now Jones. Schneiderich takes it. Now they hit to the back line. Mia McLean. Peyton McLean keeps out of the net. Gilkey over the top. Stahl. Her pass. The free ball coming across again. McLean. Gilkey in the middle. Goes to the back line. Schneiderich there to save it. Now Fox. Her touch goes off Gilkey. And so the Heat get point number 1 here in set number 3. Again, the Heat have to win this set to keep the match alive. Next serve by Fawcett. Off the net for the ace. 2-0 Heat. Next serve deep. McLean goes off of her fingertips. Now Lily had to get that one over, just could not get enough on it as she was approaching the doors there in the back. And so the Lady Falcons now find themselves in a 3-0 hole. Deep serve is going to be long. So it was touched. So 4-0. Heat. Next one, Lily. Gilkey passes across, but it'll be a double hit. And it's quickly 5-0 Heat. Lady Falcons need to find a way to stop the serve here as the Heat have found some momentum here in set number 3. Trying to avoid a 3-game sweep. Outside set for Jones. Jones will end it. Or did she? I think they called her in the net. So a timeout's going to be taken by the Lady Falcons. So we'll be back at 15 seconds after a Zach's.
Fresh made-to-order salad you've been craving? What if you could get it with fire-roasted corn, crispy tortilla strips, and Southwest ranch dressing? That's what we call the Southwest Salad. It's brand new, and it's only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
So violation on the Falcons keeps the serve in the hands of the Heat as they're up 6-0 here in set number 3. So the Heat have come out with some urgency here in the third set. Down 2-0. The crowd that traveled with the Heat here starting to get in the game. Erod passes it over to Lily. Lily sends one to the back row. Fox's pass across. Erod plays it to McLean. Outside for Jones. Jones gets it off Schneiderich, and this time it will stick. And the Lady Falcons get their first point of set number 3. Dukes comes in for Lily along the front line. Peyton McLean back to serve now. Serve. And a double hit is going to be called. So the Falcons get the point, up 6-2. Next serve across by Peyton McLean. Outside Fox. Erod, easy play up to Dukes. Outside to Jones. Jones doesn't get as much on this one. Now Fox hits the antenna. And so the Lady Falcons have cut the lead in half. It's now 6-3. Peyton McLean still serving. Next serve by McLean. Stahl up close to the net. The pass is there at the net. Falcons play it. Now Fox on the outside. Mia McLean in good position. Outside set for Jones. Jones sends it down. Another kill by Jones. It's now 6-4. Set to the outside. Jones goes through. Peyton McLean's next serve. On the back line, not going to get across, and the Lady Falcons now pull within one, 6-5. On a 5-0 run here. 4 of them on the serves of Peyton McLean. Peyton's next serve. Well, good settle. Bump set on the outside for Jones. Goes down the line and gets it, and we're tied at 6. Six student section starting to get in it over here to my left. Next serve by Peyton McLean. Snyder to Fox. Push across. Erod will play it. Now Dukes has to go to the net. Plays it there. Now Gilkey hits it into the net. Over the head of Dukes. That will end 6 straight points by the Lady Falcons, but they pulled back even with this match. And now Fox will be serving with a 1-point lead, 7-6 for the Heat. The Lady Falcons trying to steal the momentum back. Erod to Dukes. Outside for Jones. Jones into the net. 8-6 now. Fox set to serve. Deep serve, Erod. Peyton McLean runs it down, keeps it in play. Erod will send a free ball across. So Lady Falcons set up on defense. Hit into the net. Doesn't come across, and so it's back to a 1-point game, 8-7 on the side out. And now Mia McLean will serve. Mia McLean serve off Snyderick. And the hit across by Baxter goes into the net, 8-8. Tried to go cross court with it. Didn't get high enough. McLean's next serve, Mia McLean, the freshman. Librero, touch across, going to find a spot on the floor. Good play by the Heat. So they get the side out, back to a 1-point game, 9-8. So now Stahl. Peyton McLean to Dukes. Middle for Jones. Jones hit into the middle of the net. So now 10-8. Heat up by 2. Stahl's next serve. Peyton McLean up to Dukes. Set for Weeks on the outside. She goes cross court and gets the kill. Let's look at that hit again by Karis Weeks. Peyton McLean with a good pass. The set, and Weeks gets it down in the middle of the floor. (10-9) Jones serving. Jones' serve is long. So the side out back to the Heat at 11-9. Harper Farrow is going to come in for Jones on the back line. Also, Vermeil comes in for Fawcett for the Heat. He'll be Baxter to serve. Baxter serve, played by Farrow. Dukes bump set in the back line. Mia McLean and Peyton McLean collide into each other. That will be a point for the Heat. It's now a 3-point lead, 12-9. Baxter still with the serve. Baxter serve. Farrow and McLean come together, 13-9. Heat now with a 4-point lead. Baxter getting ready to serve it again. Farrow up to Dukes. There'll be a bump set in the middle for Weeks. Weeks sends it to the side. Now the pass into the net. Stahl sends it back across. Lady Falcons chance to attack. Smith dug out by Baxter. And now a two-handed hit on the set. Double hit on the set makes it 13-10. The side out to the Lady Falcons. And it will be Katie Dukes to serve now. Falcons need some points. Dukes serve. Floater into the middle. Stahl. Vermeil back to Fox. Down the line. Dukes to McLean. In the middle for Weeks. Weeks off of Baxter. It gets down. So Lady Falcons now 13-11. Down 2 with Duke still serving. Lost camera there for a minute. Sorry about that. Should get picture back momentarily. There we go. Little electrical technical difficulty. 13-12 now, 14-12. Lily back in for Dukes. It will be Snyder, Rick. Her serve. Harper Farrow up to McLean. McLean outside for Weeks. Weeks goes cross court. Baxter plays it. Bring back to Schneiderich off her back foot. Gets enough on it. Set to Weeks. Weeks rushes up to get it. Outside set for Fox. Fox goes deep. No touch. And so the side out to the Falcons. 14-13. Weeks to serve. Lady Falcons down 1. Weak serve. Schneiderich hits it, sends it the wrong way. Baxter keeps it in play. Schneiderich sends it across. Farrow. Payne McLean keeps it in. And now Gilkey, deep shot, finds the line. So Gilkey with the pass that found the line. 14 all. Now it will be Weeks to serve. Weeks serve in the middle. Tip across. Weeks keeps it alive. Can Gilkey get it across? She can't. So good attempt at the scramble by the Lady Falcons. Can't do it. Can't get it across. So the Heat will have it back. Ahead by 1, 15-14. It'll be Fox to serve. And a timeout going to be taken by the Heat. Timeout on the floor. This will be a Zaxby's timeout back in 30 seconds here on the Falcon Sports Network.
Attention! It's enough. This has gone on way too long. If we're going to win this thing, we've got to go big.
Introducing Zaxby's new signature sandwich with a double hand-breaded filet, split top bun, and Zax sauce, or new spicy Zax sauce. Only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
15-14, Lady Falcons trailing by 1 here, but up 2-0. The Heat trying to maintain this. The Heat trying to maintain a lead here and trying to stay in the match. Heat have to win set 3. Lady Falcons can close it out with a sweep if they win set 3. He came out, grabbed some momentum early with an early 6-0 lead. And now with a 2-point lead after that serve goes off Harper Farrow to the back wall, 16-14. Lady Falcons came roaring back, and it's been a back-and-forth match since. Biggest lead since then was 13-10 by the Heat. Next serve, short. Lily comes up and plays it. It comes across. Now up next to the net. High hit goes off of the divider. Fox can't get a good angle on it to send it across, and so the Lady Falcons get the side out back at 16-15. Now Jones will come in on the front line. Erod will also come in for Smith, so Erod will come in to serve. 16-15. Falcons down by 1. Erod serve. Schneiderich sends it up next to the net. It doesn't come over. And so we're tied at 16 now. Back and forth we go. Erod's next serve. Back pass to Fox. Fox off the block. Lily. McLean. To Jones. Jones sends it down. So another hit by Jones. The set on the outside. Jones gets up high and brings that straight down to the floor. Erod's next serve, back to live action, goes off Snyderich out of bounds, and the Lady Falcons now up by 2, 18-16. Erod quickly with the ball. Next serve off the net, going to get down for another ace for Erod. It's 19-16. Erod wasting no time here. There's the whistle. Ready to serve. Sends it to Stahl. Snyderich up against the net. Not going to be able to get it. The Lady Falcons now up 20-16. Now the pressure really on the Heat here. Erod again. Next serve. Keeps it in play. Steady hand. Now Fox. She'll hit it. He'll go long. And the Lady Falcons up 21-16. 5-point lead. 4 points away from closing out the match. Erod's next serve. Kept in play by Baxter. Snyderich has to come up and send a free ball across. Lilly to McLean. Gilkey in the middle. Finds the middle of the floor. Treasure Gilkey sends it over the front line. Let's watch that again. Now a 3-point game. 22-16. Erod quickly puts the ball back in play. Goes across. Jones sends it down. Oh, my goodness. Erod serves the next one out, but there Jones made it 23-16. Now it's 23-17 as Erod's serve goes long, but a 6-point lead for the Lady Falcons as Hope Erod just got the ball and served. Now she'll come out. Amina Dudley comes in. Serve by Fawcett off of Lilly. Dudley keeps it alive. McLean will send it across. Lady Falcons, good job of scrambling. Snyderich has to go to the floor. Fox will send it across. Dudley now passes it in the middle for Gilkey. Baxter there to get it. Now a free ball across. Mia McLean to Payton. To Jones, and Jones sends it down, and it will be match point for the Lady Falcons. The pass across. Outside to Jones. Jones goes down the sideline. And now Payton McLean will come out. It will be Adriana Safel to serve for the match here. 24-17. Safel with it. Deep serve is going to be just long. So the Lady Falcons will have to get it on the side out. Up 6, 24-18. And it will be Fox to serve. Fox's serve. Payton up to Dukes, or Mia to Dukes. Now Gilkey, or Reagan Jones gets the kill to end the match. Let's look at it again. Mia McLean with the pass up to Dukes. Nice set outside. Cross court, and the Lady Falcons take the match 3-0. Is your final score 25-19, 25-12, 25-18. I'm Will Shimon. Glad you could join us tonight here on the Falcon Sports Network as the Lady Falcons win. And so they're going to celebrate on the floor as they get the win 25-19, 25-12, 25-18. Will Shimon, glad you could join us here tonight. Hope you have a great evening, and we'll see you next time on the Falcon Sports Network, which will be tomorrow night as we celebrate homecoming as the Falcons will take on the Lions of PCA, Providence Christian Academy. We'll have that for you here at 7 o'clock on the Falcon Sports Network. Once again, Lady Falcons take the win tonight, 3-0. I'm Will Shimon. Have a good evening, and God bless.